Okay, we're going live right now. Live stream. I don't know why I got it in my head the Jaguars were playing today, but I looked it up, they're actually playing Sunday. So I got to keep up with this thing a little bit better. I was looking for them to play today. But it does appear the Jaguars will play on Sunday in New Orleans against the Saints. I had a chance to absolutely message with John Gaylor about this game during the week. And he and I are both concerned about, the preseason games they seem like they're getting worse and worse, but you don't want to get your starters hurt. Is that a defensive way of doing things? Well, high school football opened up. My Ed White High School Commanders defeated Andrew Jackson. You can find many other high school football scores up on the website at bigjreport.com. If you got a comment, check us out. I got to messing around with our process. I think I took my picture down, but we're still up. Check us out, live stream here on the Teal Shirt Report podcast, talking high school football, college football, the Jags. I don't know why I was thinking it was a Saturday game, but it's actually a Sunday afternoon game in New Orleans. High school football last night, Ed White High School Football Commanders beat the Andrew Jackson Tigers. We've got plenty of the other high school football scores up on our website on the homepage at bigjreport.com. So check us out. You got a comment or whatever the case may be, check us out. Go to the website at bigjreport.com. We'll come up with a live stream, more live streams coming up probably later today and tomorrow here on the Teal Shirt Report podcast, episode show number 44. Since this is episode show number 44, give me your opinion on number 44, Trayvon Walker. The fifth-year option was exercised, but not a new contract. Does the guy play more inside, almost like he's a defensive tackle sometimes? Does he still play the edge, defensive end? Give me your opinion on Trayvon Walker. 10 sacks in 2023, I believe 10 and a half in 2024. However, Josh Allen went down from 17 and a half sacks down to 8 or 9 sacks last year in 2024. So give me your opinion. Will Trevor Lawrence, a starting quarterback, will he play in game 2 of the preseason in New Orleans? You remember when ETN was a rookie, he got hurt in a preseason game where? New Orleans. I have been studying some film, and I've watched some film of the third option at running back, because everybody, for the most part, plays one back in the backfield. So it's going to be, when the season opens, it's going to be Travis Etienne, the starter, I'm sure. Tank Bigsby, you'll get a lot of Tank Bigsby as a second option at running back. But this third option, and I still have trouble pronouncing his name, Bashul Tootin, I believe is his name. I'm looking at some film on him from the Steelers game. He's a hard guy to tackle and bring down. He really is. Who plays on offensive line in New Orleans against the Saints, I should say? Well, I'm talking about the Jaguars, but who plays against the Saints on the offensive line? Are both tackles rested? Maybe they need to play. Both starting tackles had a penalty in the first quarter of the Steelers' loss in preseason game number 1, which I believe the Steelers won, 31-25. The preseason means nothing except the guys got to get their work in. You want to take a look at I think against the Saints, you play the undrafted free agents, the guys on the bubble, maybe the mid-round draft picks like Bashul Tootin. He's a hard guy to tackle. I'd like to see a little bit more of him. I think he's got some good moves. He's a fast guy too, and he's built low to the ground. Could be an interesting running back in the National Football League. High school football, we got the scores up at bigjreport.com on the homepage. Most of the Florida games were considered preseason games. Bulls won their game. The Bulls Bulldogs here in Jacksonville, where Chipper Jones went to high school. And Alex Nunnery on this same channel did a high school football report on the Bulls and Creekside game. Bulls defeated Creekside on Friday night, August the 15th. And I believe that one is still considered a preseason game. All the Georgia games, I believe, were regular season games, and we'll also be getting up some Southeast Alabama scores on our website as well at bigjreport.com. You're welcome to come in, make your comments here at the Teal Shirt Report podcast. I am basically today checking out and testing some equipment. I was trying to get my face up on the up on the screen, and I'm still learning the StreamYard system. We got background stuff, background. You see the background with the big buildings here in downtown Jacksonville in the background, and high school football. We're going to cover it on the website at bigjreport.com. I think Alex Nunnery is going to go to almost a different high school football game almost every week on Friday nights, and he'll have reports and interviews on the channel. I will tell you, check out Alex Nunnery's latest report, which was from last night, and we did edit it some, or at least we titled it and told you that we're going to have the majority of all the high school football scores up on our homepage at bigjreport.com. On the homepage. There were a lot of games last night. Fleming Island won their game. We got a lot of great stringers that report the scores to us. A lot of the high school football scores from Friday night, August the 15th, are up on our website on the homepage. Just keep scrolling until you find, hey, there's high school football. High school football scores for 2025. Regular season in Georgia started Friday night, August 15th. And I believe most of the Florida games on Friday night, August the 15th, were considered preseason games as my Ed White High School football Commanders beat the Andrew Jackson Tigers. Andrew Jackson, basically the oldest high school in Jacksonville. Lee was number 2. The Lee High School football Generals are now known. The school is now known as Riverside High, and that's certainly another subject as well. They're still called the Generals. The second oldest school in town. I couldn't find a score about them, but we are, if you go to bigjreport.com, scroll the homepage where we've got high school football scores, we are adding more and more scores to the homepage. We'll be back with another live stream. We'll record some podcasts over the weekend too. This is episode show 44. Give me your opinion on how do you think Trayvon Walker is going to do. He's number 44, basically a defensive end. His first year in the league, they had him dropping in coverage. Mike Codwell no longer the defensive coordinator with the Jags. In the experiment with Ryan Nielsen 1 year, and he was out. But now you've got defensive coordinator Anthony Campanelli. Do we see more havoc out of Trayvon Walker? Do we see more overall tackles? Or is he just a guy that'll grab some sacks? 10 in 2023, 10 and a half in 2025. Josh Hines Allen's sack totals went way down from like 17 and a half to what did he have last year? 8.5, 9 sacks. So we're going to talk about the Jaguars. We'll be back with another live stream soon. I don't even know how this one's going to come out because I was reworking some things, and I think my camera also got taken off the screen, but we'll see. You guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to the Teal Shirt Report podcast from bigjreport.com. I am your host, Scott. Have a great day. We'll be back.